tips for a beginner coach. Persistence pays.
Every coach goal should be to become a positive motivator for the team. Here are a few ways you can inspire your athletes. Recognition. Praise and lift them up by letting them know they play a key part in the team's success. Learn from your athletes. Ask them if you are meeting their expectations and if there is anything you can do to make the experience better. Give each player a role that makes them feel relevant, big or small. Make them realize that each role plays a part. Be a role model. Be who you want your athletes to be.
Passion plus action is equal to mission.
The best coaches keep the game in perspective. Coaches do not get distracted by how important a game is in relation to their career. Similarly, coaches should understand that sports are just games and are merely a vehicle to teach others. And life lessons is more important than what the sport brings. Coaches understand what they teach and how they teach it will have an impact on the students that goes far beyond the sport.
Emphasize, not sympathize.
Be specific and on point in making an athlete's progress. Well and better. As a coach, you should emphasize the weakness of an athlete, not to embarrass them, but to make them progress. Sympathizing a wrongdoing corresponds to an undisciplined athlete.
Focus, focus.
Athletes must be ready to listen to you before you start to speak. There are a number of ways of gaining attention, such as whistle or raise of a hand. Whichever method is used, it is important to have a full attention to all athletes. To maintain attention with the group, you should make sure they are placed so that all can hear and see what is happening. So that concentration is directed at you, the coach.
Worry.
No more.
Too much worrying can lead to choking. It is normal to feel uneasy about a situation, but remember that your team depends on you. Coaches should have that positive outlook on every game and see this as learning opportunities than downfall. We should always remember that the less we worry, the less complicated life becomes.
Improve your players by improving yourself.
To produce quality athletes, you must be a quality coach as well. How? First, you must be knowledgeable enough on the updated technicalities in your sports discipline. Second, as a coach, we must achieve a high standard training program for our athletes. Third, monitor and assess your athletes' skills development, attitude, discipline, and communication. Take note, effective communication is the basis of a good coaching.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Body,
Heart, mind, in, athlete.
Nourishment.
There is no one-size-fits-all techniques in achieving a high level of success in sports performance. Exercise plays a big role in helping athlete or individual's mental health. It is important for an athlete to be mentally ready, especially before and during a competition. One must not focus only on the skills, mind, or heart of an athlete, but rather all factors must work as one. The body achieves what the mind believes for the heart that beats.
Traffic lights for the athlete.
Here are some things to remember to handle the training run smoothly, a traffic light of training. Red, in this color, a coach must display that he or she is the authority in the training. Teach our athlete the proper execution and techniques on their chosen events or sports. Orange, at this moment, a coach may crack a joke in order for the athlete to feel comfortable and to lessen the pressure of training. Then the last one is green. Every coach must make their athlete feel that they are important in the team. Coaches may give advices and show that the coach is concerned to the athlete. Those tips may be used before, during, and after the training.
Athletes first, winning second.
Striving to win is always important. But if your mind setting is to win at all costs, you are ignoring the development of an athlete. Let us always remember the golden rule, athletes first, winning second. to have respect, understanding, and deep care for the athlete's development. With this in mind, we are producing better performance, greater consistency, and more satisfaction for the athlete and coach.
A good coach can change a game. A great coach can change a life. 10 tips for a beginner coach.